Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be unboxing the DT #1 Smartwatch Wear Pro, and we are going to be setting it up with a smartphone and see how it works. This is a very neat smartwatch and I'll go through the features in a bit. But before we go into the features, let's have a quick look into the box. So on top of the box, we've got the illustration of the smartwatch. On the sides, it just says Wear Pro. And at the bottom here, it's got the model, DT Ultra Mate Wear Pro. And just a few notes here. The product includes a built-in rechargeable lithium battery safety warning, etc, etc. So let's go ahead and open up this box. Okay, as I open up the box, it's very nice and beautifully packed. It's got this nice matte ultra finish paper here on the side, so it is high quality, and we've got the smartwatch right here. So let me pull this up and remove the smartwatch here from the box. Okay, so we've got the smartwatch here. So what else have we got inside the box? We've got an instruction manual, and we've got the recharging cable right here, and this is a magnetic cable. So nothing else inside the box. So I'm just gonna remove this quickly out of the way for now. We'll come back into it in a bit as the smartwatch needs recharging. So let's have a look at the smartwatch then. So the smartwatch, as I mentioned, it comes neatly packed. It's quite heavy. It does have some weight to it, which does indicate high quality. And it comes with these nice rubber wristbands. It looks quite durable and high quality as well. And let's open up here let's remove here the plastic protection from the smartwatch. Okay, protection removed. So it's got another protection here that I'm going to also quickly remove. Looks like high quality protection as well. And looking at the smartwatch, so it's a round smartwatch. It's well finished. As I mentioned, very heavy. We've got a button here at the bottom, a button here at the top, and another button here at the top left hand side as well. So if we look at the back, we've got the sensor right here, which looks pretty nice, and the overall watch build quality is pretty solid. So this looks like it's made out of aluminium, and it's pretty, and like I mentioned, it's quite heavy. Does have some weight to it, which is really good. Before we continue with the video, if you do enjoy our videos, please do hit that like button and please do subscribe to our channel. So let's have a look then into some specifications and some features. The smartwatch is 1.5-inch HD screen. The battery capacity is 360 milliamps, and the battery standby time is about 30 days, and the working time is between 3 to 5 days. The main chip, it's an RTL 8762D. The it has health monitor, heart rate, blood pressure, oxygen, and ECG. It's waterproof IP68. The Bluetooth version is version 5. It's compatible with Android 5.0 and above, as well as iOS 9.0 and above. Some of the main features are breathing training, dialed push. It's got stopwatch, brightness adjustment, multiple sports modes, sleep tracking, heart rate monitoring, app notifications, remote music control, remote camera control, weather, find my phone function, Bluetooth calling, Bluetooth music, password protection, calculator, split screen display, quick widgets, meteorology, message function, all play, my QR code, compass, Qibla finder, recent taskbar, 160 sports algorithms, blood oxygen saturation monitoring. So one of the main features for this smartwatch, it's a GPS tracker. Now, from what I understand, the smartwatch itself doesn't have a GPS chip in it, so it works with your phone. So we'll have a look at how that exactly works. So one of the things I mentioned as well is that the material that seems to be built around this was aluminium, but in fact it's zinc alloy material, and the glass, it's a tempered glass to improve durability of the watch and reduce weight. So on the side here we've got a slide button. If we long press and turn, it will switch on or off the watch. If we short press, it lights up the screen. And we control the smartwatch with an application that we will install on a smartphone. There is a QR code on the manual that we can use, and we will go through that as well as charging instructions. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and charge the smartwatch. And to charge the smartwatch, we are going to use the cable provided with the smartwatch. So I am going to connect the cable here to a power source. And it's now connected, and all I have to do to charge the smartwatch is just place the smartwatch on top of the charger. And as we place the smartwatch on top of the charger, you will see here at the bottom that there is a light that is pulsating. So this means that the watch is currently charging. It's currently actually indicating here that it's charging, and we'll leave it in this state. Okay, so we've got the smartwatch now charged, so let's have a look at its settings. Right, so to power on the smartwatch, just press on the top left hand button here, and it lights up. And if the smartwatch is off, of course, you just long press so it turns on and off. So it's currently on. So the button here brings up to life the smartwatch, and if you short press it, it opens other configurations. And on the right hand side here at the top, so if I tap once, and then I can change the dials that are available for the smartwatch. They all actually look pretty nice, and the quality and the brightness, it's actually pretty good. It's got very vivid colors, which I like, and you can just switch between all the dials that are currently available on the smartwatch. Looks pretty cool. So left and right, so it just changes that. So if I press again, it opens the menu, so it's touch screen as well, so I can scroll up and down. And if I press the bottom here, it opens up the sports mode. I've got several sports options available: cycling, fitness, fighting, ball games, snow, water sports, other sports, etc. So the functions really are these, right? So the bottom right hand button is for sports mode. The top right hand, we can switch between dials, and we can also open the menu to the various settings available. And on the left hand side here, so we can turn off the smartwatch, and we can turn on as well. So let's pair the smartwatch to a mobile phone. So I've got a Samsung device here that I'm going to use, and we've got the manual here available as well. So on the manual, if we open up here to this exact page, it's got a QR code here that we can scan and download the application. So I'm just going to remove the watch for now and open my phone. Very, very simple. Open the phone camera application, and let's scan now the QR code. So it has scanned. I'm going to tap for it to open. And here we've got two options. We can download directly onto the phone, or we can download from Google Play. So I'm going to tap on Google Play, which is the most secure one, and the application is Wear Pro. Tap on install, and that will install the application. I currently actually have my phone in Portuguese, but following instructions, it will be the same as in English. So it's currently installing the application. And whilst we do that, I'm going to enable Bluetooth, because I do need Bluetooth to connect to the smartwatch. So now I'm going to open the application and I need to agree. And here it asks for a login. I can log in with my email or I can use Google. So I am going to, actually I need to accept the privacy terms and I'm going to tap on Google. So I'm going to log in with my Google account. So here we've got some configuration units. So I'm going to use metric here and Celsius for the temperature. So here's some details in regards to my name, etc. I'm just going to leave it as it is. I don't want to add more details. Okay, so I have now logged into the application and the next thing I want to do is pair my mobile phone to my smartwatch. So I'm going to navigate over to device and here I can select to add the device. So it's asking for GPS. Okay, that's fine. And it's asking if it can find devices through Bluetooth. Yes, that's fine. Okay, it has found the smartwatch. I'm just going to connect. So it's currently connecting. The connection was successful. I can close it, tap on OK. Tap on OK. It did say that it has a new firmware to install, so I'll let that install. So here we go. It's we've got our smart watch now paired to the mobile phone, and we can now synchronize. It says that the device has a new firmware, so I just tap on OK there, and it's currently synchronizing the phone with the device. Okay, so that's been synchronized, and then we've got a few other settings here on the application. So before we go deep into the smartwatch, let's have a quick look at some settings here that we've got available. So now we can, we've got this option here, which is My Watch, where we can select and change some dials that are currently available on the market. I'm not going to change anything for now because I'm going to be testing the smartwatch with the current settings, but this is where you actually go onto the marketplace to change or your dials from your change the dials that you want your smartwatch to have. So these are currently available and free for you to install. Let me just go back here. And then we've got the camera option here. So I'm just going to accept it for now. And this will allow me to control the shutter from the smartwatch. So currently, if I tap on my smartwatch, so it has actually taken a picture. So if I'm working, remotely and I've got my phone on a tripod, I can use my smartwatch to control and take pictures. So that has done now. So we've got some notifications. So we've got a calls notification, so I can enable call notification, and I need to allow the application here to access the call application settings. So that's now allowed. So if I receive a phone call on my mobile phone, it will actually vibrate on the smartwatch as well. I've also got SMS, so I'm going to allow here. If you don't allow, it's not going to work, okay? So I will receive my SMS notifications on my smartwatch. And then we've got application notifications. So to enable application notifications, we need to allow notifications here. So and to do that, we find the application in question that we want to allow, and that will be our Wear Pro application. Tap on OK, allow, and then go back, and this will then allow me to select which applications I want to receive notifications. For example, here let's go TikTok. I've got WhatsApp notifications, and I want, for example, some other application here, like let's say for example Instagram. So that's done already. So those applications will now notify. So when I get a message, it will notify on the smartwatch. Going down here, so I've got heart rate monitoring. I can I can set a time to start heart rate monitoring and for how long it will monitor as well. So I'm not going to change that now. And we've got my QR code here. So my QR code will allow you just to select some other applications that you can then use on your smartwatch to receive notifications, etc. You've got frequent contacts, and we've got some configurations here. So we've got an alarm clock here that we can use. We've got call by Bluetooth. So this would I would need to enable Bluetooth to be able to make and receive calls. So I'm not going to use that feature now. We've got the option here to find the equipment. So if when I tap on that option, it lights up the smartwatch, which is good. Also, we've got to raise hand to wake up the phone. I don't really use this option, so I'm not going to enable it. We've got NFC. So within NFC, we've got a card here that we can use. This will allow me to, for example, share my card details or my welcome card details with someone else. And I've got also email here. So if I want to share my email with someone, I can use NFC to share my email with someone else through NFC. I don't see the option to make payments. However, I will test it and see if it can make payments over NFC. But I don't think so. We've got other options here: do not disturb, and setting reminders, and a reminder to drink water, and the firmware update here. So there is a new firmware update for the smartwatch. I am going to update it, so I'm going to start the update. It's going to download the update onto my smartphone, and then it's going to push that over to the smartwatch and install it. Okay, so at the moment it doesn't install because the battery is still low on the smartwatch, so I need to leave it charging for longer, and then I will update it. Right, so other settings here. So we've got some other configurational settings here. So we've got a user guide, frequently asked questions. You can get in touch with the developer through the application, and some and the configurations. Yeah, and that's it really for this application. So let's have a quick look then into the smartwatch itself. So on the smartwatch, let's power the smartwatch on. So as I power the smartwatch, as I mentioned before, these are the dials that are available. You just turn them around here. One of the dials I actually looked at here, which I like, it's this one here. It's got the step count, the calories, and it looks pretty nice. I like this vibrant color that it has. So let's go into the menus here. So we've got a few options available here on the menu. So you've got telephone. If we tap on telephone, so we need to connect through Bluetooth. I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna I'm not going to connect it now, but you can make phone calls from your smartwatch if you want to. Not doing that now, so tap on it again to close. So let's we'll go into messages. It says that there are no new messages as I've just paired my smartwatch. Got a compass here, which is good. So we need to calibrate the compass. So to calibrate the compass, we just need to turn it around a few times. Let's see if that has worked now. So we might have to do it a few more times, but I'm not gonna spend some time on that right now. What else have we got here that is interesting? So we've got sports modes. We've got heart rate monitor, air pressure, oxygen. We've got music. We can control the music here. Sleep. We've got weather. So let's have a look at the weather. Okay, looking pretty good there. Okay, excellent. We've got some sun here coming up on Monday and Tuesday, which is good. Tap on it to close that menu. So we've got my QR code here, but I'm not gonna use it now. Now, what is this one here? GPS trajectory. So let's have a quick look here into the. Okay, there's no registration or no data yet, so I'll need to walk around with it a bit. It will draw up a map of where you have walked. So I'm gonna test that and come back later with another video. What else have we got here? We've got calculator, we've got a lamp, alarm, we've got, what is this here? Duration, I'm not sure what that is. We've got NFC. What have we got? Okay, so we need the application for NFC, and we've got configurations down here where we can change the language. We can change the menus. We can also change here in terms of intensity into which the smartwatch will vibrate. A few other configurations. We've got a password that we can put as well, and we can restore to default settings. So going back into this menu here, so if I press again here on the power button, so it takes me back to the menu, and it does take me back there. So if I long press on it, so it opens up then configurations and other settings that I can change here on my smartwatch. So yeah, I'm gonna rock this for about a week and see exactly how it works and all of the other functions that are available with the smartwatch. It looks pretty good, looks pretty neat. I really like it. I hope it's a good smartwatch for me to test, and I will come back with a review once I complete the testing. But this is the unboxing and setting up of this smartwatch. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Please do hit that thumbs up, and please do subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.